Yellow deck. Skips are pretty poor. Let's just chase the hearts. They're not great hearts, but could be worse. Alright. I think that's, oof. Just a little shy. But, yellow deck, so we don't get punished too hard by it. Four Fingers is allegedly a joker. Ooh. Alright, let's grab this. The family was tempting there. I just don't really foresee a world where we get the deck fixing required to make that work. Alright, and then should just need like a pair or two on the backswing. That's a straight, that'll do it. And this pays out, what, a total of 12 because we don't get the final round? Okay. Just because the shop is so appealing and we have an econ joker. Normally I don't like clearance sale this early. Just because it cuts into so much of your money, but, Now I like the clearance sale because we have the red card. Alright, pair spam, let it begin. We do want a new econ joker for the long term, I think. Check for money. I think that's worth. And I will take one here and skip it. The voucher will make the red card quite a bit more valuable as well. Still want to play pairs as much as we can to like potentially give ourselves an obelisk opportunity. Duo is also extraordinarily good here. I think it might be worth for the blue seal here. It is also a 9, so it gives me $1 extra. Not super important, but I don't know. It was close enough that like maybe that's the difference maker. Okay, so we want this. We want this. We might sell this, though, depending on whether or not we get an immolate in here. Okay, so we're selling it. We also sell the Cloud 9. Doesn't actually change the interest threshold, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't pay out, so we just hold it to block it from showing up, I guess. Oh, hello. Yeah, so it doesn't give us the money, unfortunately. But we don't really want another Cloud 9 at this stage. Well, I mean, that makes it do something as well. Definitely taking the immolate. Might as well take a peek in here first. These are all pretty poor, so we can just skip them. And then this isn't great either, but it does do something for us right now. Turns this into a polychrome joker. So we'll hang on to it for the time being. Discards maybe make it possible to find the blue seal. Still wouldn't mind an obelisk if it shows up. But there are a lot of things that are pretty good for us here. Nothing worth onking. So we'll skip. This is pretty much always a skip. Blue seal is going to be hard to find just because of the stuntman, but it's probably still worth looking for. If we like find an opening to get a more interesting uncommon joker, that might be worth looking at. Or maybe some long-term plays towards the Cloud9. Is it a 9 of diamonds? Yes. Still wouldn't mind finding it just to put the devil on it. But we missed, so let's just play out our hand. And the problem is we aren't really scaling all that much. I know the red card goes up, but that doesn't change too much. Could still be worth grabbing the hieroglyph though, just to get more time to... Okay. Yep. I don't think we need the hieroglyph. Blackboard with the stuntman is just really good. I think this will win no matter what we do. So I think we're out of the world where obelisk is a consideration. We probably also just don't need the hieroglyph. It may be better to like have the extra hands in case we encounter the violet vessel or the wall. Well, the wall also gets easier if we take it, but I don't think we're in danger of losing to the wall right now. Like, we can see that times 4, so if we can play 4 of those hands, we already beat a lot of the boss blinds, plus we get some additional scaling here. So I don't think it's, like, worth to drop down an ante at this point. Normally, I think it probably is. Or in a lot of cases, I think it is, but this is not one such case. Over here. Hand size. It's a bit of a double-edged sword with the blackboard. It's probably just like barely worth, but it's not as good with blackboard as it is in most other situations. Especially with the limited deck fixing and suit fixing we've been working with as a result of the red card. But still probably just barely worth picking. Cool. The draws have been pretty good, despite really only blowing up the cards from the immolate and having a smaller hand size thanks to the stuntman most of this run. Well, actually, do this. Unfortunately, they were all red cards, but let's rip this too. It's not necessary. There's the obelisk. I think I'd rather just have the hologram here. Do lose a little bit of immediate strength, but we should gain some long-term strength as a result of this. Which should like even out some of the potential dangerous boss blinds that we have. Need that. Can grab this, even though we're not getting full value. Not a big deal. I can't believe how consistently we're drawing this blue seal still. Like, it's gonna get harder and harder. It's honestly probably not even worth digging for it all that much or caring about it all that much. Honestly, there's a world where we could get rid of the stuntman now. Between the stones and just like the levels in pair. That said, I would make the blackboard a little bit more of a challenge, and we wouldn't always be able to play the pair with the blackboard. I'm gonna save for the blue seal, just in case we decide to go that route. Could also snag some levels in Pluto just to, should have used the death there. Just in case we make that play long term and aren't able to reliably draw the stone cards for some reason. Cool. That is quite a lot of money we got rolling in. Take the Pluto again, just in case. But since we're already at the point where we're winning and beating the boss blind in like one shot, at least most of the time, or close enough, nothing really matters anymore. You can just kind of cruise in for a nice, probably could get to ante 10. Okay. Yeah, we're having a bit more trouble finding the blue seal now, but it's not super important. You. Sure. Here's our pair. Okay, we got it. There's really not much else for that death to do. I guess the difference in our score is when we play a stone card versus when we don't. That actually allows it to jump up a fair amount, even if it's just one. I mean, we could go for the second copy of Hologram here. I mean, this is better than a 2x Joker most hands we play, so I don't think it's worth the risk. Only one blue seal, it's fine, better than 0. Pretty average red card, gonna do probably 100 molt by the time this run is over. Despite the obvious anti-synergy with the hologram. How could that ever win? I don't know why I'm keeping this second 9. Maybe if I keep it long enough, it'll magically spawn a blue seal on it. 6-7. This game is pretty easy when you get good jokers, I guess. Oh no, we might not get to 100 on this. There's something worth hologramming in. Nope. Easy. 102. Such a good joker. Alright, we just grab the Eternal. That's you. It should be the only one, right? Yep. Doesn't get much easier than that. Let's keep it going. I think we could probably get through ante 10. There's not real possibilities to see or make it through ante 11, I think, but we can just see how high we get this red card. You gotta go. Yeah, I think we're already through ante 10, but then the cliff of ante 11, it's gonna be a little backbreaking. Sure. Do this just to copy the marble joker. It's like the exact length of time that we have available to us as well. But I don't think it changes the duration of the run. Even if it were able to last a little bit longer. Flint is not the boss blind you want to see after selling the stuntman here. But it's fine. I think we're more than strong enough to make it work. $114. Purple. Doesn't really matter, it's just more so that it's not the red card. Not to be confused with red card the Joker. Hey, the stuntman's back. Yeah, this is where the hand size is starting to become a problem. There we go. It actually becomes more of a challenge to get the blackboard online. Well, hold on. No, because we're gonna lose the blueprint before ante 11, and we can't like give up the scaling because that defeats the purpose. Or at least a large part of the purpose of having the blueprint is to like we can't beat ante 11 without scaling the hologram, but we can't take the blueprint into ante 11 with us, so it's kind of one of those catch-22s. So we'll just have to find a new blueprint. So I don't think a brainstorm will be good enough because we need it to copy the hologram at the time that it's currently copying it. Here. I'm just gonna go ahead and say 1 is good enough here. I'm getting diminishing returns from the Mercuries anyway, so we sell this because I think this is our only chance at beating the next ante. It's not good enough. So we're just gonna have to roll hard. What does glass do? Very little. Nope, we died. Well, we can get the hologram a little bigger at least. and then lose to the arm and complain about it. I can't believe the arm would do this. Yeah, Blueprint was putting in work, it turns out. It was almost like it was 10xing our score. Curious. So would we have gotten there, I guess, is the question now. Even with the blueprint. We would have had a little bit more scaling off of this. Yeah. Basically 10 times that would have gotten us there. Unlucky. Should have found a non-perishable one instead. Skill issue.